and we are live. This is going to be the very first episode. I see my people tuning in tonight. We said, you know what? We've been procrastinating on putting on this podcast, so we said, what better way than to make us do it than to go live with our audience? So Nichole and myself, Tony the Closer, got the first one coming live with you guys, so you guys get to check it out. Doing it live with you guys tonight. And episode 1 is all about yeah, they said who's lying. We're gonna talk about who's lying tonight. I'm gonna make sure everybody knows who's telling the truth, who's lying. And you know, it's kind of interesting, like our relationship has become like a hot topic with a lot of people, how we met. And people start saying, like, you know, why is this guy putting so much into this woman? Like, what's going on? Like, everybody wants to know more. So we said, hey, we're gonna share our story, our journey, how we first met, and who slid on who, you know. And ladies, ain't nothing wrong with hollering at a guy. You know, sometimes when they slide, you get a prize.
Tony.
Let's go. So yeah, finally we're gonna start this episode 1. She's lying. And this is all about getting the truth out, because I think it's important to get the truth, but there's nobody that I want to make sure that everybody knows more than this beautiful woman right here who is going to be starring in this podcast with me. She's a star. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I love
but
you.
my beautiful, beautiful girlfriend, Nichole Lynel, fashion designer, LA based, and she is literally the most amazing, beautiful, oh my goodness, look at her, black woman who is setting the streets on fire right now with her designs. She's in New York. What do we call this? She's about to take New York by storm. Everywhere by storm now.
Yes. Stop.
I'm about to tell all the secrets, y'all. Look, she be looking annoyed, but she know I be really like.
No, when my mouth is closed, I just look like that.
She be looking annoyed because I'm about to tell the secret. Nichole has a huge announcement about to come out, and it's about to come out sooner than she thinks it's going to come out because I can't keep my mouth closed. But join me on your live because we want to bring your people in here too, because they've been missing out. So like, let's bring them in here. She's definitely gorgeous.
Here.
So you see what they said already. Tony never lied. So I like how that starts off already because my people already know. So for Nichole's audience that's joining in, everybody welcome. This is super, super dope. This is going to be our first live episode. So many people have been reaching out and saying, hey, we want to know more about you guys. We want to know how you met, like just some of the backstory. And, you know, we didn't realize that so many people had interest. Like, we just really been, like, in little love land. And so, you know what? Let's share it to everybody and just see if it maybe impacts some people to love a little bit more. We've been seeing some people that have been.
They can't hear.
Oh, I muted myself. Damn.
It's okay.
My bad, y'all. So I muted her and we both muted. So I apologize for that. So I'm going to start over one more time. So this is going to be pretty funny, right? So episode 1, she's lying, first and foremost. We're just going to get that out the gate. We got so many people that's had interest in trying to figure out about Nichole and myself. Like, yo, what's been going on? How did they meet? Like, I need to know more. This guy's been doing all this stuff for her. She's been, like, all in love with him. I've never seen, like, some type of, it's too quick. It's too much. So we decided, like, let's tell everybody our story. And we're going to break this down tonight. This is going to be our very first podcast episode. And you guys get to come in and join in and watch on the very first episode. We have procrastinated on doing this. Like, we've been talking about doing it for months now. And I think it's a perfect time now for you guys to be able to kind of, so I'm super excited to do this because I think that like both like your story and my story both have inspired so many people. I know my audience in general wasn't expecting like any bit of a love story to come out of me anytime soon. And like the shocker to see like kind of like how I went from like into like
We'll do it again. I like that. Oh.
See, you know, you got the teeth, you can really. So, like, you really like made me open up like this softer side, and I think like people really wanted to know. They were like, "Hey, like, how did y'all meet?" So I think like the perfect episode would be how we actually met. So some of you probably already heard us talk about this before, but we're gonna make this thing official tonight, live, recorded, and make this our very first episode. So thank you guys for joining in tonight. I know Nichole is acting like she's shy right now because she's probably a little nervous because she's about to get caught lying in front of all these people.
That is not why I'm nervous.
That is why you're nervous, because people are going to find out that the fairy tale that Nichole was looking for all began in her sliding in a DM.
No, I'm nervous because professional podcast Tony just turned into a whole new person when we sat down.
Well, you know,
this is your lane, baby. Go ahead. I love to see you shine. Come on. I like
this
it.
is very cool because, babe, they get to see the fact that, you know, some beautiful women can slide in DMs.
Stop telling these lies.
You know, today I came with receipts because I knew we were going to see.
Oh, you sneaky Tony.
See, I came with receipts today.
Tony, don't play with me.
I knew that we were going to be doing this. And I see, you know, one thing about me, my
you
audience
lose.
know me. They know I always come with the receipts, baby.
Don't play on their emotions.
And you know.
No.
Like we all know, when I come with the receipts.
Don't let him play with your emotions.
You know, this year has gone by pretty fast, first off. So we've been dating for a little bit of time now. Like, time has literally flown like extremely fast. But earlier in the year, you know, Clubhouse and all this stuff was popping, and I guess I just was like that guy, and I didn't know I was like really like you know, on the radar like that. But like apparently like she was in one of my Clubhouse rooms and she was on the stage with me and all this stuff, and I'm like, damn.
Who brought me on the stage?
I don't know.
Who brought me on the stage, Tony?
Who brought you on the stage? I don't know.
Who brought me on the stage?
They say I'm the receipt king, so they already like the people already know they know what I bring to the table. So
and
be mindful, baby.
Remember everything. But go ahead.
Baby, be mindful.
I'm gonna let you finish.
No, I mean go ahead. I just want to let you know, be mindful.
I'm gonna let you finish. But who brought me on the stage? In your room, in your clubhouse.
Who was it?
As soon as I came in the room, who brought me up to the stage?
Was it me? You trying to blame me?
It was you.
Oh, so I mean, maybe I don't remember that part.
Okay, continue, but go off though.
But you know, a couple days later, I seen you on IG Live, and when you was on IG Live, you was talking to Ronnie, and you was like really like talking about all these people that was capping on Clubhouse rooms and all this stuff. I was like, well, wait a minute, I don't be capping about my numbers. You know, no capping my rap. He was like, oh, we know, Tony, that you're not like we know that you're not capping.
He can't even get it out.
We know that it's real. And the way that you melted when you was talking about like knowing that I was official, that shit was kind of like, I said, oh, I need to go check on her because, you know.
And then you did what?
I followed you a little bit. I just followed you. I tell the truth. Like, hey, look, I started.
So you brought me on the stage, then you followed me. Okay, keep going.
Because you knew what I had going on.
Keep going.
When I came in the room and I said I wasn't capping, what did you say?
I said we weren't. I'm not talking about you.
But you said no. You didn't say I'm not talking about you. What did you say more? You said
I said we know you're not lying, Tony. We're not talking about you.
Oh, okay. So how did you know I wasn't lying?
Because I wasn't talking about you. I didn't know who you were, but I know you were bringing some sketchy people on your stage.
Well, you know, like the entrepreneur space is filled with sketchies. So how do you like you done been around a few sketchy people yourself? You'd have been fucking around a couple sketches yourself.
Okay, continue. So you brought me on the stage, and then you saw me on a live. You were watching me on a live, and then you followed me. So go ahead. Yeah,
I definitely followed you. I mean, I'm like, man, she's very attractive. I thought you had a boyfriend, no cap. Like I thought you had a boyfriend, so I was like, she's attractive, but I'm about to come and look and see what you had going on. Now, I was looking. Oh, shit, I got eyes. I mean, you pretty as a mug. I'm like, I'm looking. But I wasn't sliding.
So, okay.
That's very, very important, folks. I was looking, but I wasn't sliding.
So what were you doing then? You were just looking.
I'm an observer. Like, you know, I've seen.
He was looking. You was liking.
I mean, I like.
You were liking,
I
and
don't
you
follow
were
but like maybe 180 something people. So like, if I follow you, I'm going to engage in your post. I'm going to engage in your stories.
You were looking. You were liking.
I'm gonna like, comment. Like, see, some people be like ghost followers. I'm not a ghost follower. Like, what's wrong with people being ghost followers? Like, y'all be following me. I be like, yo, did y'all know y'all supposed to like people photos and stuff and like comment and all that when you follow people? Like, that's part of the stuff. Like, you know.
Okay, and then.
Are you a ghost follower? No,
yes.
You be all on my page. You be all on. So when I follow somebody, I engage. Like, I believe in like, comment, you know. Share it to, you know, if it's funny, I'm gonna like repost it. That's what I do when I'm a follower.
Okay.
It's called engagement. Yep.
You were engaging.
Engaging
in my DMs.
I never went in your DMs.
How did you get there?
I never went in your DMs.
How did you get there?
See, and that's
how did we get to the DMs?
So the DMs is like you really see, and this is the problem because Instagram got these women tripping. Like Instagram got y'all tripping. So listen, y'all. And we're going to keep this like fresh and we're going to keep it straight to the point. Now, going through stories, when you reply to somebody in a story or if you like engage in a story post, like, so if I look at a story, if I put like the little heart or the 100 or the flame, like, or the little cry face, that immediately goes into your private message. In your mind, I guess for a female, y'all believe if I engage in your story post, that is a DM. That is not a DM slide.
It's a DM.
If I slide in your DM, I done slid in some DMs, and they'll tell you what it looked like when I slid in the DM, and it was not like that. I done slid in some DMs before.
Okay, so what were you doing?
I was engaging in your content.
You're a liar. He's lying. He's a big, juicy. Oh, you telling stories. You were engaging in content.
I got 180 something people I follow. I'm engaging in your content.
You were engaging in my content by. Why were you not? You were all in my replying to my stories.
Hold on, baby. Let's be clear.
You were in my stories.
And now I'm in your stories. So there's a difference. Yes, I was in your stories because
in my DMs.
Like the way Instagram works is like you look at people's stories, man. Like that's the part of the thing. Like
and nobody has to say anything. You could have left a little anything. You could have liked the pictures and moved forward. That's not weird. There's a lot of people who look at the stories. 10,000 people look at the story. Did 10,000 people DM me?
Hey, listen. So when I go through my stories and I
put
like
the
I
cap
tell people,
if he lying.
Like when I tell people right now, if I go through my stories and I see somebody that just look at my story, I'm like, yo, why such and such just lurking on my page?
Now you really lying.
I be wanting to know. I be like, yo, so you just going to my page, you in my stories, but you don't be looking at my shit, but you don't say nothing to me. You don't engage in my post.
Tony, all those people following you are DMing you.
Oh yeah, my people be saying what's up to me. Hey yo.
So what were you doing with me then? Because I wasn't following you.
You were following me at that point.
I did not follow. I followed you later once you were in my DMs.
Oh, that's a cap. We followed each other at the same time.
No.
When I followed you, you followed me back. Oh, I
probably
saw that
around there
because you had already followed me on Clubhouse. I had paid attention to your moves. You was looking and you was learning and you was lurking.
I was.
And then more importantly, if you want to go there, you were asking your friend about me as well.
I was after you came.
No,
sliding up in my DMs.
No. You were.
After you followed me, I asked.
Yeah.
Because what were you following me for?
So I follow you, then you start asking your friend, oh, so
what were you following me for?
So what's up with Tony the Closer?
Nobody calls you Tony the Closer.
You wouldn't ask your friend.
When have I called you Tony the Closer?
Well, I don't know how you describe me to your girl, but what we do know is that you pulled up.
Oh, God.
So listen, if I follow her and now she on her friend line talking about some, so hey, what's up with Tony the Closer? What's
Didn't
up with that guy?
nobody call you Tony the Closer?
Whatever, however you broke it down, you was asking about me.
I asked once you followed me, and then you were in my DMs. So I said you were all on my stories.
Hold on, y'all. If I follow her, she now has to go ask her friend about me?
Yeah, because that was your friend. If you have a mutual friend and you following me, now you engaging in my content. I said, what's up with him?
What you trying to figure out what was up, though?
What was you doing?
No. What was you trying to figure out what was up, though?
Rona Proof, what were you doing? I sell women's clothes. What were you doing?
And I sell real estate. What was you doing? You was trying to find some real estate, huh?
You came over here.
You was trying to find some
my world.
You were on the phone with your friend.
Looks like you were looking for some real estate.
Hold on.
You were trying to close a deal.
You were on the phone with your friend. Oh, you already got closed first and foremost. We closed that deal. That deal is signed, sealed, and delivered. But beyond that, you had reached out to your friend after a follow to get more information. You were inclined for more because you said, God, this chocolate piece of just something.
Anywho,
yeah, so
what was next?
So, okay. Now, I want y'all to hear the most ridiculous thing, and I want where my fellas at, because I need my fellas' support right here, because the ladies they believe some of the most bogus stuff I've ever heard in my life. I can't believe some of the stuff that's about to come out, and y'all gotta bear me with this one, because like this is kind of traumatic, because I didn't realize that what was gonna happen based off this. This is a very traumatic experience. So let me just tell y'all what happened. All right, so. And see, women be playing off certain stuff, and they don't know how it impact us. So, man, all my fellas, y'all grew up back in the 90s. You know, primetime Deion Sanders, he had to fight. Atlanta Falcons, Andre Rison. Everybody remembers it. Andre Rison was the wide receiver. He was the man. Hey, little curly Jerry curl. And who did he date?
Left Eye.
He dated Left Eye. Everybody remembers the infamous story where Left Eye burnt Andre Rison's house down.
On accident.
How the fuck is it an accident?
She did it on accident.
You don't burn anything inside a house. And he knew it was
an accident because he bailed her out of jail.
No. If you burn my stuff, first and foremost, baby.
It got out of hand.
I'm not getting you out of jail.
Life comes at you fast.
No, if life come at you that fast, you could be in jail, because I'm like, hey, look, she was stripping.
You get to cheating, some clothes might get bleached and burnt.
But she played off the emotion of that. So now, mind you, I wake up one day, like, damn, going through my stories, you know, and I be like, sometimes I be like, y'all know I be smoking and stuff. So I be just like kind of like all over the place. Now, as I'm going through my stories, I look up and I see this story that I thought was very, very dope. It was a story post, black and white, Andre Rison, Left Eye in front of like a Mercedes-Benz. I put a flame on it. Damn, that's a fire picture
that he wanted.
I put a flame on a fire picture.
That was not the first picture that you were responding to.
I put a flame on a picture.
Why would you put all those emojis right there? Why would you put a flame on that love story? You wanted your house burnt down.
I put a flame on that picture.
He wanted his house burned down. You wanted the ultimate love story. You wanted to get hot and spicy between us. Why would you DM me that?
Did you just hear that? I put a flame on her Instagram story of a picture.
That picture.
And she assumed I wanted my house burned down.
You did. Give us a flame if you know. You're a genius. You inspire me every day, and you're very intentional with all of your actions. If you think for a second that I believe that you didn't put a flame on purpose, you're crazy.
So your crazy ass really thinks I wanted you to burn my shit down.
You did.
And that was the logic behind me putting a flame on that?
There's no other reason that you would. Why would you put a flame on that picture? You wanted it to get hot.
Do y'all hear this shit?
You wanted me to burn your stuff up, and you wanted to bail me out after.
Listen to me, baby.
That's what you were saying.
That's not normal.
It was a code.
That's not normal.
You were speaking to me.
No. That's not normal.
It's true. That's what you wanted.
In your mind, you processed me like flaming a story of Andre Rison and Left Eye to now me wanting to have my property.
That couple, you put a flame. What made you put a flame? He was letting me know what he wanted.
Now, baby.
Yes.
We're gonna come back to this in the future. That is very scary, and we're gonna make sure that you don't have any other scary things that you.
You told me this was a safe place.
It was safe, but some of this stuff is pretty like, baby. I don't want none of my stuff set on fire and like, you know.
It wasn't saying literally. You just wanted that level of intense romance with me. That's why you left me that flame on that picture. It's true.
And you broke that down from a story.
Yes, it was a sign. It was.
AJ even knows that's some bullshit. AJ's cracking up. He's like, man, I can't believe what I'm hearing. I can't believe what I'm hearing myself. If you guys are like tuning in right now, first and foremost, this episode right here is episode 1 of the Love Show. How Tony, the closer. We got to make up a name. You guys gonna help us with a name. I'm just like Tony Closer and Nichole Closer Club. We got all, I don't know what the heck we're going to call it. You guys are going to help us out with a name because the names are important for this podcast. But it's the Love Show with Tony and Nichole until we find something different. The Love Show with Tony and Nichole.
Why do you keep doing a voice like that?
That's how you got to do it when you do the Love Show with Tony and Nichole. All right. But more importantly right now, baby, we gotta make sure everybody understands something. We got new gear.
Closer merch.
Oh. The closer merch
Puff print
is in production, baby. Let's go.
They said the fire show.
the fire show. Yeah, she did try to set my stuff on fire. You guys will be able to get access to this and all kinds of amazing stuff coming pretty soon. Very, very soon. Ladies, you guys all know what my baby does, and it's the fall season. She's got it all coming. We've got... Ooh, I want to tell her so
You're
bad.
not telling right now. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, I want to tell so bad.
Stop.
I know you ain't just roll your eyes.
I didn't. I closed them.
Did that look too close to a roll?
They didn't roll.
Because if you rolled them.
I didn't roll them. Finish your little story.
It's our turn. It's our turn. It's our turn. Hey, so ladies, first and foremost, you got to make sure you go and visit NL the Label, shop Nichole Lynel on IG, NL the Label, shop Nichole Lynel. Baby has all the fly gear. It's October, fall season. Get all your stuff. You want to be fly? Hey, you want to bag a man? Want to bag a man? Let her dress you. Let her style you. She's got everything for you. And pretty soon we got a huge announcement. She's about to take over where you guys will be able to go in some pretty important places and like shop her clothes. So big news on the way for Nichole. Baby, tell them where to go.
Shop Nichole Lynel or NL the Label. I have all the most amazing pieces for the glamorous girl on the go.
Yes, you do. And fellas, beware. If you liking stories, if you're engaging in story content, if you like a post, they think differently. You just got to understand that. They think differently. And you got to be mindful of that because we can be coming innocently. We can just want to be like a friend. We can want to be like, just like your Insta, like in your mind friend. Like, I mean, like they just think differently. All right. So, young Janet, she is
I'll take it. Janet's a cutie.
Dimples and all. But listen, fellas, be very mindful when you go around these women. The DMs is very, very trap. It's a trap. Everything you do is a trap. If you if you like a picture, it's a trap. If you like a comment, it's a trap. If you go in a DM, it's a super trap. You're sliding no matter what you do. Don't follow. Don't look at the story. Don't do anything because everything you do can and will be used as a trap. These women are literally insane. They do not believe for 1 second that they have anything to do with anything that they do. It's all about us. So fellas, be mindful of that when you do it. You slide, they take no accountability for it whatsoever. True story.
So you were in my DMs. You were sliding.
Okay, so all right, after I go in your DM, the way you call it, because I put a flame up there, I had to ask you a question. So it was a very simple question. I said, hey, look, every single time I log into Instagram, like every single time I log in, it was like you were at the top of my feed. Literally every time I logged in. So like you're at the top of my story feed, you're at the top of my post feed. So I figured you had to have like some type of ninja hack that you knew because you're amazing. I know you make all this money online. You do so much amazing stuff. Like she's got the ninja hack that I need to get my business to the next level. So I sent her a DM, guys, and I said, hey, your Instagram algorithm must be popping because every time I log in, I see your page. What's your secret?
You didn't say I see your page. You said I see you.
I see you. Your page, same difference.
And I told you maybe God was trying to tell you something. And then I told you I was just kidding. I'm in Insta jail.
Girl, you was asking your friend about me. Then I ask you about your Instagram algorithm, and the first thing that you do is take an opportunity to slide God
testing the waters.
You took that as an opportunity to slide God into the situation.
Look, when you are an ambitious woman in this world, these men are all too often intimidated sometimes and don't really want to, just come out with it. People are scared of screenshots and stuff nowadays. You were putting your toe in the water and you were testing me. So I had to let you know it was good. Come on, you taking too long. You over here in the D, you putting flames and stuff. You putting whatever on my beautiful view because you knew that one day you wanted to be sitting here. So I had to let you know it was good.
You got a very nice view here. I mean... But
sometimes, ladies, you got to let them know what's good. But he definitely was there. So I just, I had to help him out a little bit.
So you had to ask your friend about me. Then you shot your shot in the DM with me.
No, you were trying to shoot. You were seeing if it was the coast was clear to shoot your shot. And I told you, come on.
So basically what you're saying, once again, is you're confirming the fact that I was just in your DM.
Yeah, playing around. You was moving too slow.
Why was you so ready for this chocolate piece of closer?
And you asked me for my what after?
I asked you for your number. Of course, I mean, once you come out there and tell me God trying to tell me something, I can't ignore God. Who am I to ignore God? Huh? Who would I be to ignore God? If you told me God was trying to tell me something, boy, I would be a fool to ignore God.
He was. And look at us.
I'm going to tell you something. God was trying to tell me something. I listen. Because if he talking to me, I got to see what he talking about. Yes, Lord.
Amen.
Yes, Lord. He was trying to tell me something, and I had to listen. Who would I be to not listen? I'm glad that you had the courage that you had, baby, because if you didn't have the courage to slide like that, I would have probably been still looking at your DMs.
You really want these girls to believe somebody's over here sliding in your DMs.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive and going after what you want. See,
Don't do it.
Some of these ladies have been told the wrong thing, but you went after what you wanted. You told me God was trying to tell me you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you were here. You were peeking. You had your big toe in the water, so I had to snatch that ankle and take you to the deep end.
There's a whole lot of dudes that got their toes and everything.
They don't have no toes, no nothing. They don't got no water, no toes, no nothing.
Well, they be thinking in their mind that they be having that in the DM, and then
No, don't do it, ladies. Don't.
Hey, listen. So, I think that about solves what we believe happened. So in episode 1, we uncovered the truth. The truth is she was lying. Like that was the truth in episode 1.
No, that is not true.
Baby, it's okay. Like, and we
I don't lie.
Well, like.
You know how I feel about being a liar.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like you had a meltdown the other day, but we're going to talk about that in another episode too, because that is definitely an episode.
I'm not a liar. Who lies about that? No, Tony,
you just admitted to
I
it.
win. You were in my DMs. That's how we met.
They believe me. They say it right there. Like, they believe it. Hey, in the comments, you can let us know who you believe is telling the truth. I want you to know, and do me a favor. Like, these podcasts are bought just for your pleasure to help us grow. You got to share this stuff. So be sure that you give us a 5-star rating. You want to share this with a friend or two, and make sure you subscribe to this because we want to make sure we continue to grow. But we will be dropping all the receipts so you guys will be able to have photo and video evidence of the slide, the engagement, and she already admitted to it.
Engaging by yourself.
You just admitted to it. If this was like court, you already said like, hey, look.
No, because I was dry at first. When you were engaging in my stories, I hit you with a little heart. I didn't hit you with an emoji back. I didn't say nothing to you.
Nah, you ain't say nothing to me. You saying something to your friend like, yo, what's up with your boy? Like, this dude, like, you know, he must be chocolate, and like, I wonder what he tastes like. So
wait, what?
You probably was saying something like that.
Nobody wonder what you taste like. What is wrong with you?
I just don't know what y'all. I don't know how ladies be talking, but I'm sure you like, girl, he probably the way he be talking to these people.
No,
girl, he probably. Got
thought you was crazy. I had to just make sure. But I like alpha.
This was super fun. Hey y'all, we know who told the truth. And it's okay. This was something amazing. Like, and I hope that you guys will continue to come in and support and listen to like the amazing journey. Like, we've had such like memories that we've made in such a short amount of time. It seems like every day is like something more impactful, something more amazing. Your life, my life, both have like just really taken off since we've got around each other with success and impact and all. We've been able to hear and see, you know, how our stories have impacted so many. So we appreciate all the support that comes from each and every one of you. So thank you for your support. You know, tuning in, your comments, we see it, we appreciate it. Means the world, right? And we appreciate you even checking the people that be coming with the hate and all of, you know, because that comes with it too. But the love that we have received from you have been absolutely amazing. We want to continue to show you that there is love out here. I didn't know that it was this type of love out here. I'll be honest. Like, we don't compete. We're like, this is like so amazing. Like, where did this come from?
I don't know. Is it real? They don't believe it's real.
I know.
I don't believe it's real. I wake up every day and I look at you like, are you real?
We have a lot of fun. And I'm like, I tell people all the time, like, it takes a lot, but communication, like, it's something that we are very, very big on. We talk. Like, we do have differences where we don't see eye to eye on everything, and it's important to have communication. But that's what I think love is about, is knowing how to communicate to each other properly, knowing how to grow from each situation. And like, you make me want to be better. I think we make each other want to be better. And I hope that we continue to inspire people with our story. So I'm extremely vocal with how I love on her, how I'll continue to show my love for her. I want you guys to be able to see something that's different. Like, I think music has made it, like, definitely like hip hop music right now has made it like where we see the degrading of women. We don't see any love anymore.
Yeah, where are the love songs?
Like, yeah, even the love
Cry
songs.
in the rain for
like,
me, baby.
I don't know about crying in the rain. Like, that's too much. Like, I'm not crying in the rain.
Cry in the rain.
Like, girl, get your ass outside. I'm not crying out here. It's wet. We're not making those type of R&B songs, but like, I just think like it's important for us to be able to see something that's not like drama filled and like the poison. I think it was even cool to see like my oldest son, like, he's like all into this. He's like, damn.
Oh, really?
He's like, Dad's in love. This is crazy. Like, so I'm super, super proud about that. I think that my babe here is like a rock star. I want to, like, you know, continue to, you know, amplify everything that you got as well. So we'll be using this platform to amplify each other. And what she's got going right now is literally, I want to tell him so bad.
Stop. No.
When you going to tell him? A couple of days?
Like a week.
All right. So she's got huge news. She just is like out of control right now with everything going on in her life, and it just gets bigger and bigger by the second. So y'all continue to support. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for all the love. Do us a favor. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and help us get a dope name. Comment below a dope name, because we need it. Mm-hmm. Or we're going to call it The Love Show.
We're not. It's not going to be The Love Show.
The Love Show with Tony.
You'll be on here by yourself.
You ain't came up with a name, so if you ain't come up with a name, we got to call it The Love Show.
I don't like you saying it like that.
The Love Show.
Stop.
The Love Show with Tony and Nichole. Thank you for all the love. And listen, you guys are amazing. So many ladies. Hey, ladies, don't be afraid to slide in the DM. Not my DM, but just like, you know, like go get that man that you've been looking at. Go be aggressive. Go be like Nichole. See, because Nichole goes and gets what she wants, and that's why she's winning right now. That's why she got the closer, because she went and shot her shot, and she told him about it, she used God. So, you know, maybe you got to pray a little bit and use God in your clothes. She gave you some key things to follow tonight. No. So if you follow those things, maybe you can go find your closer too. Closer to love. They say closer to love. They like that one. No, I'm telling you, there's no lie. Like, you know, we're gonna figure it out. But you know, be aggressive. Go get what you want, because there's a man out there for you. And you know, Nichole, no, she found out how to do it. She aggressive. What's your face for?
I'm not aggressive.
You came and got what you wanted.
I did not come and get you.
You came and got what you wanted.
You were ready and willing for the taking.
He came in. Hey, look, they said close it with love.
Close in the DM.
Close in the DM. They somebody some Romeo Miller. I want you to, that is funny. Ladies, don't be afraid to slide. Listen, she said she's dating 2 guys long distance. Hey.
Oh, dating? No, you said dating.
Yeah, dating is different.
That's a whole nother episode. Tony's beliefs on dating.
Yeah, there's a dating stage and there's an official stage. When you dating, it's like completely different. You don't get to leave your stuff in my. We gonna talk about that on the episode. You think you just get to come because we dating? You just try to leave stuff behind and be planting that stuff so somebody else come by. They be like, "Oh, who piece of little eyelash?" That's gonna be for another episode though. With love, Tony and Nichole. We'll figure it out. But like in the comments, please make sure you let us know episode 1 who you thought was telling the truth. Is it Tony or is it Nichole? Is it Tony or is it Nichole? Who slid in the DM? Because I already know, like, baby, they heard you on stand right here in front of the microphone and tell them that you told me God was trying to tell me something.
After you were already in my DMs, I just had to express that to you.
But you're saying I was in your DM, but it wasn't like I was in your DM like, hey, what's your name? What's your sign? You know, I wasn't trying to creep up from behind.
You said every time. No, you said every time. Every time I come on here, I see you. So I had to let you know.
I mean, because it was true every time I came on.
And I had to let you know. Why do you think? The only reason you were seeing me like that is because you was on my page anyways, because your algorithm shows you more of what you're interested in. So you must have been on my page looking and liking like you were.
He was a recent follow, so you know you recently followed people. Like,
boy,
Instagram pushed that
Tony,
person
you
to the
got
top
an
of your
excuse.
page more. Like, that's how the algorithm works. So like, if you didn't know, like when you first followed somebody, like Instagram pushes their content to the top.
So if you know that, why were you in my DMs asking about it for?
Because it was like every day, because you knew something. I knew you had to know something because it was
I post a lot.
You're a marketer. And that was like, I didn't know you posted that much when I started following you. I'm like, damn, like every time I log in the damn app, you had a new picture up. I thought you had I thought you was like, you know, you was like, I'm going to get him with this picture, then the next picture, and it was getting sexier and sexier by the damn picture.
You liked what you saw, didn't you? Yeah, like, see?
I was liking all of them.
See?
I mean, what kind of man would I be not like sexy?
Told you. You knew what you came here for.
Who y'all believe? Who y'all believe? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for all tuning in tonight. She was lying. We know she's lying. I told the truth.
He's lying.
Closing on Love should be the name. Closing on Love. She closed on some love. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Best move I made.
You heard what she said. Mm-hmm. Tell them why it's the best move you made.
Nope. I ain't gonna do it.
Love y'all. Good night.